Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you all are great. Today we will finish our lesson on the sentence type. First, you have to log in using the aplusstudent.com. Click on your name, move on to language at the grade 1. Chapter is sentence type. The lesson is choose the right and mark. Statement, question, command, or exclamation. Who, what, when, where, or why. So we've done the first 4 lessons under sentence type. So today we'll finish the remaining, okay? First, we'll start with is choose the right end mark. Hi to you all in the chat. Alright, so we know that we have 4 kinds of sentences, right? So we have 4 kinds of sentences, and over here we will be choosing the right end mark for those sentences, right? So for statements, remember that it tells us about something, and the right end mark is the period. So you know the little dots that you have after each sentence, that is what you have for statement, okay? So the statement tells you something and it ends with a period. So it could be Sam took a cookie and the end mark would be a period. So the dot sign that you see whenever you write something. Okay, so a question asks something, right? A question asks something. So it ends with a question mark. This is the question mark. So if I ask you, how are you? That's a question and it will end with a question mark. That's the right end mark for question mark. So you need to take note of that. You need to take note of the proper end mark for each of the sentences. Okay. So for question is the question mark because it's asking us about something. Now for the exclamation. Exclamation is just like a statement. Okay, it's basically just like a statement. But the difference is that the exclamation shows a surprise or strong feeling and it ends with an exclamation point. This one. This is what you have for exclamation. So once it's showing a strong feeling or surprise, and you can think of it as a statement, then you should know that that's an exclamation. Okay, so it's just like saying today is Rosa's birthday. So you would show your excitement, and then you end it with an exclamation. Okay. Now next up we have a command. A command tells us to do something. Most of the time, a command ends with a period. So the period is also the dot sign that we know. If it shows a strong feeling, it ends with an exclamation point. So for command, it either ends with exclamation or It ends with a period. So the normal command that doesn't show strong feeling, it ends with what? An exclamation point. Okay? So once the command doesn't show a strong feeling, it ends with a period. But if it shows a strong feeling, ends with an exclamation. Now the strong feeling for command could be like when someone is raising their voice and they're giving you a command. Be nice to your sister. So when I'm expressing or showing a strong feeling and I'm telling you to be nice to your sister, then of course you use an exclamation point. Put your shoes on is a command, but it's in a calmer way. Okay? All right. Let's look at some examples. We have complete the exclamation with the right end mark. Jan's cat ran away. So you'd complete it with what? Jan's cat ran away. So the right end mark will be what? Exclamation, because it says to complete with an exclamation. So that's your right end mark. Okay? All right. Complete the statement with the right end mark. Now, this is a statement. What does statement end with? Period. Okay? So once we have statement, we just put our dot sign and that's all. Okay? And then the next we have what? What's the question? Also complete the statements with the right end mark. If it's a statement, then we have a period. So we just put our dot sign for statements. So dot sign. And that's it. Okay? So let's move on to the test. You can share your answers with me if you know them. Okay? Alright, so complete the exclamation with the right end mark. That is your best painting ever. So what are we putting as the end mark here? Okay, so we have exclamation because it says complete the exclamation. The sentence is obviously an exclamation. Okay. Today's my birthday. Complete the exclamation with the right end mark. All right, so we have exclamation. Okay, friends help each other. Complete the statements with the right end mark. What's the end mark for the statement? So we have the period for the statements. Complete the question with the right end mark. Do all pigs live on farms? What is the right end mark here? So do all pigs live on farms? Question. Stop jumping on the bed. Complete the command with the right end mark. Stop jumping on the bed. So we have what? Stop jumping on the bed. Exclamation. Okay, it's showing a strong feeling. Go buy eggs. Complete the statements with the right end mark. Go buy eggs. What's the right end mark here for statement? So we have what? Statements, period. Okay. Frogs like to eat bugs. Complete the sentence, the statement with the right end mark. All right, so we have frogs like to eat bugs. Okay, that's it for the first lesson, which is choose the right end mark. We'll move on to the next lesson. Okay. The next lesson is statement, question, command, or exclamation. So you have to identify the kind of sentences it is, right? So we know what a statement is. It tells us about something. A question asks something, and then exclamation is just like a statement, but it shows surprise, a strong feeling, ends with an exclamation point. And then the command tells someone to do something. Okay, so most times it ends with a period, or if it shows a strong feeling, it will end with an exclamation point. Okay, so what kind of sentence is this? A bird flew in the window. This will be what? Exclamation. Okay, because it's telling us about something, but it is showing surprise and it ends with an exclamation point. So it is what? Exclamation. What kind of sentence is this? Who made these cookies? Who made these cookies? Question. It's asking about something. I love my cat so much. This is also what? Exclamation. You will have to identify the sentences now. Okay. A bird flew in the window. Exclamation, statement, question, or command. What's the right one? So this is an exclamation. Okay, I love my cat so much. What kind of sentence is this? All right, so this is also an exclamation. So which doll is Gabby's? What kind of sentence is this? So this is a question. Dana's rabbit is black and white. What kind of sentence is this? So we have what? A statement because it's telling us about something. So your birthday party was great. What kind of sentence is this? All right, so we have exclamation. Your birthday party was great. So, who made these cookies? What kind of sentence is this? Okay, so we have what's question? How do bees make honey? What kind of question is this? What kind of sentence is this? Actually, it's a question. So, yeah. We'll move on to the last lesson on the sentence type. If you haven't done this lesson so far, you have to make sure that you try to complete it, okay? All right, so we have questions often start with a question mark. Okay, so if you want to ask a question, most times it starts with a question word. All right, so it starts with a question word. Now use who to ask about a person. So if you want to ask about a person, you use who. Who saw the bird first? Now you use what if you want to ask about a thing. What do birds eat? Okay, so question words. All these are question words. Okay, when when you want to ask about time. So if you're asking about time, you use when. So if you would ask about time, you use when. Just like saying, when do birds fly south? Use where to ask about a place. Place is for where. Where is the bird's nest? Use why to ask for reason. Why do birds sing? All right. So if you want to ask a question word, who is for person? What's what is for thing? When is for time? Where is about a place? And then why is for a reason. Let's look at some questions. Dash are my pink shoes. What is the best question word here? Place, right? So we will say, where are my pink shoes? Alright, so Dash is working in the garden. You want to ask about a person, you say what? Who is working in the garden? Do dogs wag their tails? So it's what? Question. Why do dogs wag their tails? Right? So all this is about the question words that we can use. You use who for person, what for a thing, where for a place, why for a reason, and when for time. Dash is in your class. So what is the best question word here? So, who is in your class? That's the question. Asking about a person. Who is in your class? Okay. So, we also have dash is behind the tree. What, why, when, or who? What is behind, or why is behind, when is behind, or who is behind? What's the right one? Okay, so what do we have here? So, what is behind the three? Dash is the first day of school. Who, when, what, or why? What's the right best question word here? So we have when is the first day of school? That's just your name. When, what, who, or why? What's the right one here? So we have what is your name, right? What is your name? So Dash does your dog back at squirrels. Why, who, when, what? What is the right one here? What is the right one? We have why. Okay. Dash is your birthday. Who, why, when, or what? When is your birthday? The dates. Okay, Dash is that man. What, why, when, or who is that man? What's the right one here? Who is that man? Okay, that's it for our lesson today. We completed the lessons on the sentence types. If you haven't done them, we've done them all through this week and last week. So you have to make sure you complete all the lessons on the sentence type. Before we finish, can you tell me if you have any question? All right, so since we have no questions, we'll end here for today. Try to complete the lessons if you haven't, and we will see you again next time. Bye, everyone.